the fast 5 things you need to know. We'll start your day off swirly, it's the toast. I sound amazing.
Welcome back to The Toast, and happy Thursday. Hope everybody's having a great latter half.
Hey, Latert.
Hey, Juttert. Wearing the new necklace we bought yesterday. Yeah, we went shopping.
Oh, yes, you guys, yesterday we went to Hill House.
Yes.
My favorite store.
We needed dresses, you know?
We did. We needed some nap dresses. And I think we had a stunning success. We found like a new version that we like. Because we always like the Ellie nap dress.
Which is like the classic.
The classic we love. We pretty much own every style. So there's not
we had
much
to go elsewhere.
There's not much more to do in that category. And we found like another kind of dress that we also liked.
It's a little different, like not to be crazy.
It is a little different.
It's a little different.
So that was a great success. I got this new necklace.
Yeah, okay. Tell me about your pearl necklace.
I'll tell you about it. You were saying on the show that like we're just buying jewelry.
We are definitely, at least I can speak for myself, but I think I'm going to include you in that, even though like you're not even talking about how like skinny you're getting and it's like offensive.
Well, that's because like no one's like said anything.
You're just like, you're dropping LBs like a postpartum woman should. I like just kind of skip that part. But
no, I've definitely stalled this summer. Like,
no, I feel like you're just looking better and better every day.
That's so sweet of you, but the scale begs to differ.
Lie.
It's been a plateau summer for me.
Well,
but
a plateau is a win.
But also like I'm excited to go home because then I think it's going to accelerate. You know, like sometimes you need a plateau in order to hit that slope again.
Yes, but still at this era in our lives, I do believe we should all be investing in jewelry.
Yes, and so I saw this like cute necklace. Claudia was trying on dresses, so of course I was just like tinkering. And I'm so glad that I bought it because this morning, and it's good timing because we have 2 more shows left, including today, I have officially run out of things to wear. Like it's...
Oh, I ran out of things to wear like on week 2.
This morning, I genuinely had nothing to wear. And so this necklace makes the outfit a little different than however I wore the outfit last week.
Some blue in my hair for the Teen Vogue party.
It's some pearl in my neck for the Teen Vogue party.
Jackie and I were just cracking up at a TikTok that I saw. If anyone has ever used Meta, what is it called?
It's very niche. Meta Business Suite.
No, I actually think it's not that niche. I think a lot of people use Meta Business Suite.
Like for their businesses.
For their businesses, or if you're like an influencer, it's literally like the worst thing ever. Like when a brand wants to work with you. And I saw the funniest tweet that was like daring Mark Zuckerberg to use Meta Business Suite. Seriously, that platform makes me want to die.
Yeah.
Die.
No, when a brand has like
they want to like whitelist your content,
a deliverable that has to do with Meta Business Suite.
They're like, yeah, just add us as an advertiser on Meta Business Suite, girl.
Give us the code,
girl.
The what?
The deal is over. Like I can't.
True. No, or like the deal will get done in 6 months when I figure it out.
Yeah, or what about don't?
And then things are further complicated by the fact that we share a Facebook page.
I don't want to talk about our shared Facebook page.
It's horrible. I do feel like my life, I'm missing out on a small piece of life due to sharing a Facebook page.
I agree.
I was actually talking to my friends recently because I was like, I feel like I don't know what anybody's up to anymore because I don't have a Facebook. I have this like fake Facebook with Claudia. We don't like add friends.
We have like 4 friends.
I don't have any of like the friends of like Facebook. But then my friends told me
that they don't keep up with anyone on Facebook, right?
Nobody's using Facebook.
No, it's all like AI generated content and like fake news.
And like people don't, I thought people were posting at least the big things like pregnancy, birth, engagement, like you could know what someone's up to in their life. But they said, no one's doing that. Only parents are doing that.
No, and like the way to keep up with people now is on Instagram.
Yes.
But like you have to, like regular people like from high school and stuff, like they're private. So you have to like follow them. If you're not following them, you can't see.
But it's not like people from high school are doing all this stuff that I don't know about. Like no one's posting about it.
But also back in the day, like friending people on Facebook was like a very loose thing. You would friend people who maybe you had never even met.
Yeah.
Like following on Instagram is like a very strict, people are crazy about their ratios. So I can't keep up with people from like high school that I don't know. I was friends with them on Facebook. I'm not following them on Instagram.
And it's a bummer because like I would love, sometimes when I think of someone, I would love to be like, oh, she's Lucy Wyman now. Like what's she up to?
Yeah, no, then I have to like ask my high school chat. Can somebody go to her Instagram, screen record what's going on over there?
Yeah. And so I guess that's like more normal. You know, we shouldn't know like what strangers are doing.
We all should know less about each other.
Yeah, especially like strangers that you're not close with. Like you shouldn't know all their business. So I was glad to know I'm not missing out on that much. But yeah, like so many times I want to like message someone or like I don't know, there's just random shit that comes up on Facebook. And I like want to message and, you know, put myself out there.
Oh my God.
No, it's like, you know, when like
she wants to put herself out there.
Or like a business. Sometimes you have to like Facebook message. But I think like our profile like looks like spam.
Yeah, we have like this fake profile with actually 6 friends and they all have our last name.
So like I never get any responses.
Do you reach out to people on Facebook
ever?
No,
but like there's a couple times that I have.
I don't really like I've personally moved on from Facebook. I can't look back.
Yeah. Like so Meta Business Suite is further complicated by the fact that we have this like
janky fake like spam looking Facebook called Jackie Claudia.
Jackie Claudia.
First name Jackie, last name Claudia.
Exactly.
I restarted Schitt's Creek just because like I was feeling
That's
like
funny. Zach put on episode 1 the other night as well. I think it's because we're logged into Hulu.
really I'm watching it on HBO Max. So.
Oh.
I don't know why. I was just like I was watching Mad Men. Like it's been the summer of Mad Men for me, but like it's kind of heavy and like but you can't watch it so much because I feel like when people were watching it episodically, like you couldn't really tell how much you fucking hated Dawn. And like when you watch episodes back to back, I can't watch a self-destructive person anymore. So I was like, I wanted to watch something light. I was like, whatever, Schitt's Creek. I finished season 1. Did you know or remember that there's a storyline that like Stevie and David are in love? Oh, I didn't remember that.
Yeah, I feel like
to me he's like as gay as the day is long. Like in the show, he's like they're talking like, do you like red wine or white wine? Like talking about sexuality. He was like, well, I like red wine, but like sometimes I like white wine. So I guess he's like bisexual, but I don't know. It just feels like a flaw in the show. And they're like hooking up. They're just friends with benefits. Like they're hooking up and then they're like, we should probably stop because like we're such good friends and like let's not ruin like the one friend that I have in this town. And Stevie's like really struggling with that because she likes him so much. Like, I'm sorry, in what fucking world?
No, it does make sense. But I do think like eventually Patrick and like that storyline just became like the right,
of course,
like
the right route
and,
for David.
And they started as business partners, and it was just like really, really cute. But I understand why in the beginning when it's like this is our cast, why
they tried to make it work.
Stevie and David should explore something.
Like, I'm sorry, no, it's so weird. Like watching them kiss, I'm like, that's your brother. It's just icky. It's such a good show. Like, it's such a good show. The writing is perfect, of course. It's obviously, you watch now with a little bit of a heavy heart because she's passed away. But it is an exercise in perfection. Like, if I'm an up-and-coming actress or comedian, like, I'm watching Catherine O'Hara and I'm taking notes. In the lee of a picturesque ridge lies a small, unpretentious winery. It's serious. She is the best part of the show. And if I had a gun with one bullet, I would kill Johnny. Like, he is the worst character.
He is.
It's such a good comfort show. Like, I feel like it's like how I used to feel about like Friends. Like I know what's gonna happen. I'm not, but it's just like background noise and it makes me chuckle.
I love that for you.
Highly recommend if you're like I get into these places where like I cannot watch new things. Like I just need to be comforted by what's familiar.
You just can't like take on more. I understand. I'm taking on a lot right now watching Let's Marry Harry.
And I feel like come September we're gonna have to take on a lot. I don't know if you saw Traitors was announced of the regular cast, the Celebrity Voice,
Earl Meets World,
Dancing with the Stars. So I'm actually just like I'm coasting until I have to do my homework in September.
Well, I watched another episode of Let's Marry Harry.
I was on Instagram watching spoilers, like
Let's Marry Hearts to Pouch,
because the finale is last night.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm just watching. I think I know who wins because I saw like a photo, and then I didn't even recognize the girl in the photo, but now I think I know who it is. So Harris, while he's saying all the right things, like I do have concerns,
of course,
about like his ability to get serious because like he still is like he can't help himself. That's who he is, but like he's doing some things that I'm like, you're not serious. And also the show is a little too fast paced and he's living in a house with the girls. He has his like own room and whatever. But when he comes home from the date with a girl, they all get in the house. He goes in, showers and changes, and then he comes downstairs and talks to more girls. And like,
weird.
And it just doesn't give him enough time to like let things like ruminate. So he went on this date with this one girl who like I think was so nasty, but only because she was like mean to my friend,
the single mom.
The girl that I met one time, Sammy, the single mom, who's just really sweet. And so he goes on this date with the girl, and it actually turns out amazing. And he comes home, and then he has to like shower and go back downstairs and talk to other people. And it's like he said after the date with her, like she's my number one right now. And like I just feel like he needs to go to bed with his thoughts.
It's true.
Think about what he liked about her. I think what he liked so much was that for some reason they stumbled upon the conversation of his dad who just passed.
So I saw people talking about this, like kind of criticizing Harry's grief journey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Just people thinking that perhaps it was like the cattle, like he's not serious about getting married because like he just is like grieving and they don't think he's grieving properly, and like maybe he rushed into this show and this process because he just sort of is like unbalanced and destabilized by this loss.
Yeah, I think he's definitely lonely. I think like, you know, when you lose people close to you, it makes you just feel alone in this world, and you definitely want to like supplement that loss with another.
Am I remembering correctly?
Like you can pick your family by getting a wife.
That Harry Jowsey's dad passed away. I think I talked about this on the Toes, right? He was talking about on a podcast. I forget. He's from a different country.
Australia.
And, they have assisted suicide, like medically assisted suicide for people who are like terminally ill. It's like a rigorous process to like get approved. But if you want to like choose your own death, I'm pretty sure that's how Harry Jowsey's father passed away.
It's possible.
Yeah, he was talking about it. I found the conversation so interesting.
He was also saying, like, I think he did a podcast episode with his dad before he passed, and it was like about...
He chose medically assisted dying in New Zealand following a terminal illness diagnosis.
So he had like proper advice. They were talking about the podcast episode on the date that his dad was giving him advice, like, or like what he would tell Harry's kids. But I do think like the passing of his dad, while it may not make him ready for marriage, it makes you want another like close person in your life, you know, like you lose a family member,
of course,
and you can gain one through marriage. So I do think he's lonely, and I do think he wants something serious, and he's like done messing around. But like, I don't know that he has what it takes to like pick out the right girl. And even this date with like Julianne and Sammy, like I just felt like he read it so wrong. It was like this stupid art date. I felt so bad for these girls because the other girls got a yacht and they have to paint, like, ugh. And Julianne and Sammy is my friend. They were like
her friend
fighting over Harry, and I just felt like Julianne kept copying everything Sammy was doing. Like Julianne like co-opted Harry, and Sammy was like, I'm done. So Harry had to come over to her, and then Julianne walks over and pulls him back. And then
it's literally Flavor of Love. I'm sorry.
It literally is. And then Sammy, like, when Harry comes back over to Sammy, she like writes his name in paint on his chest, like really cute. And then Julianne goes, I'm done. So Harry has to come back. Then she takes,
sounds terrible.
She takes paint and she wipes over Sammy's name and writes her own name. She just keeps copying everything Sammy's doing. And then Harry was like, then he chose to spend extra time with Julianne for the one-on-one after the art date. By the way, there were 2 other girls there. Irrelevant.
Sure.
He chose and he was like, I just really like the way Julianne was like fighting for me, and it was like very like sexy, how she just wants to spend all this time with me. I'm like, she just copied the other girl.
Yeah.
She just copied the other girl. But I also understand that, like, he knows he likes Sammy, and it's like, well, let me see if I like this girl so we can move on with the situation. You know, you do have to spend time with everyone. But it was, like, annoying. And so she got the best date, and he, like, opened up to her, and now he's his number one. And so I just think he needed, like, time to, like, go home and realize that he doesn't like her that much. It's just that they got deep fast. And the other girls, sounds terrible. The other girls haven't had time to get deep. They're just having chats in the backyard.
And I think if you don't have this, like, undying love for Harry, like you happen to have, it genuinely sounds terrible.
People are loving it. Everyone told me I need to watch it. Like,
good.
When I said I was Let's Marry Harry curious, then everyone followed up in the DMs like, you have to watch it. It's so good.
Yeah.
And I'm also just thinking about the next iterations, because you know what else works? If it's like an unwell production and they want to keep like the name flowing, even though I don't think she's like looking for or ready for marriage. Let's Marry Hallie.
Let's Marry Sally. Sally from Southern Charm. I feel like she's ready to get married.
Sally, well, I guess she's best friends with Alex Earl, but that's Sally as well.
Oh, that's Sally, but no, she's also not ready to get married.
I guess Sally Carson, she says she's ready for marriage.
Yeah, everyone says it.
Yeah, everyone says it.
Nobody's got what it takes.
So that's the latest. The good news is the show's moving quickly. You know, 5 girls went home. I think we have eliminations like all the time. There's only 14 girls left. Lovely. But he's supposed to get married at the end of the show.
Well, I saw like on Instagram there was a wedding. Yeah.
And I won't spoil it, but I did.
And Amanda Klutz officiated it. I know you love when celebrities officiate weddings.
I don't like when, like, literally, I only want a leader in your community.
Like a religious leader, a community leader.
Yeah.
What about a parent?
Nope.
Jackie's very strict about when it comes to officiating weddings.
Yeah, I don't want to see. I saw that Acquired's friend officiated her wedding, so that's like the only.
It's like the first negative thing you've seen.
The only negative thing I've seen.
Did you see her sister's speech?
I did. Oh my God! I was crying before it started.
Very emotional. I agree.
And how does she have so much riz?
And she didn't say and she barely looked at her paper. And I just want to say to everyone who's ever going to make a speech at a wedding, like, if you come up there with your fucking phone. To me, you could be giving like a speech written by Shakespeare and it's a piece of garbage. Paper is so elegant. It's so old school. When someone comes up with the phone, I'm like, you hate the bride.
I thought the speech was like, so, well, first of all, I was just emo. I was just thinking about this twindom. And I guess they're each other's only sibling. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Are they? Okay.
And I feel bad if there's another.
Okay.
And just the way she like said her speech, it was just like
she wasn't like overly emotional.
No, and she wasn't like telling a story. It was just like a bunch of one-liners, and it was very cool. She had like so much confidence and riz, really.
Do you know? Also, one more negative thing that I heard about the wedding: her dress was Balenciaga, the maid of honor.
I heard that. I skipped.
And I just feel like those girls could fit into any dress. They could afford any dress. It's like, we're really wearing Balenciaga.
Listen.
But you know what? In a situation like that, like the best dress wins, right? Like, why should I suffer because you're a pedophile?
I haven't seen her like advertise that, you know?
Yeah, I saw her say it once, and that was the first time.
It's not like Balenciaga, like Vera Wang,
right?
Not Balenciaga.
Vera Wang gang
for Mrs. Acquired. and Inquired Incorporated.
I just love those sisters.
I really love them.
Me too.
And I feel like I've been sleeping on them until recently.
Well, they were kind of like sleeper content creators too. Like they have been in the New York City influencer scene for a while. They were not the biggest. I feel like they were just like one of, there's like a group of New York City influencers. They all look the same, dress the same, do the same content.
That was the whole scandal.
And that girl, like she had valid points. Like they all just like drink coffee and do matcha workouts or whatever. And I feel like she woke up and she was like, I'm going to step my pussy up. And she literally did. And she brought her sister with her and she just like makes better content. She dresses better. Like she has a better editor, like everything. She just decided like I'm gonna put these bitches on notice.
Yeah.
And she is, in my opinion, like the #1 premier New York City influencer.
Yes. Also,
and she literally left them all in the dust.
I remember when her sister was working a corporate job, I think at Goldman Sachs.
Yeah, one of them, yeah.
And Bridget, and I never call her Bridget, but in this case I have to because like there's two acquired. So
yeah.
Bridget used to make videos of like my sister going to work. They like lived together and she made all those videos of her sister's outfits like going to her corporate job and she looked amazing.
Well, that's also then how the sister, of course, like she came up with Acquired, but the sister really started her own thing because she was this like drop dead gorgeous bombshell working at Goldman Sachs and just making TikToks in the morning, never at the office, just of like what I'm wearing to the corporate office today, which I think actually a lot of people come to social media looking for like workplace outfit inspo. She eventually like started getting a lot of brand deals and it was, time for her to leave her job at Goldman Sachs.
I heard that she had to leave.
You can't do both, yeah.
I don't know where I heard that, but I remember
that is true.
Thinking like, oh, she works at Goldman Sachs. She should stay doing that and stay like.
Of course, but you're not allowed. In most finance jobs, you are not allowed to make content like about your job at your office. And then sometimes they'll go even further. Like you can't do any content. Like, because I think it's like a conflict with certain clients. I don't know.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. So she had to make a
decision.
decision. I feel like she made the right one. Yeah.
I guess it worked out for her.
Yeah.
So yeah, the speech was great.
It was so
I'm
sweet.
loving like all the videos. They're making like also like great content from the wedding when she gave her a kiss on the cheek.
Hilarious. She had lipstick on her cheek the
and
entire
like
ceremony.
Acquired was like, should I keep posting or is it too much?
Girl.
Seriously, dump it now. I don't want to see content into 3 weeks from now. I'm having the itch for it now. I've got the taste. I would say there's no such thing as too much. I'm loving every minute.
Oh, I got more breakfast potatoes this morning. I just wanted to tell everyone like about my potato journey. Would you like some?
I had.
Look how good. Like,
but I literally just had
ASMR
with my eggs. No. I don't think anybody.
It literally tastes like McDonald's. I can't believe I've never been eating hash browns.
And they're from Goldberg's, by the way. We're not.
It's like a local spot. But like, I want to say I don't think that they make these
at
themselves.
The other Goldbergs. Okay, why don't you break in and see what they have?
And I'm gonna get them for my house. I can't believe like. I've never had hash browns before.
No, hash browns are so good.
When you go to a diner in the city and you get like hash browns or whatever, it's just like stringy ass potatoes.
I do also like that pancake type.
Oh my God, hate. Like to me that's it's offensive.
Sometimes when like I make like breakfast on the weekends, well, I always make eggs and sourdough, but like sometimes once in a while I'll make hash browns.
Shout out in the comments like what's a brand of like frozen that I could just like pop in the air fryer or whatever.
Whatever people like, you're not gonna like.
Oh really? Like what's like
people like weird stuff and you're not.
No, I feel like this is so. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like the square potatoes.
Yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What's the brand? Sound off in the comments.
So yes. Let's marry hearts. I am engaging hearts of hearts. And yeah, we went to Hill House yesterday. I guess that's like the headline news.
We had like a big shopping day. It's like not a big deal, you know?
Got a couple of cute things. I got this little hairbrush that I'm going to use too.
Yeah, Jackie was just like buying stuff like because she is a grown woman like with adult money. And she was like, yeah, sure. She's like, you want a hairbrush? I'm like, no,
I'm like, I think Kayla needs a new dress.
Yeah,
like,
we were just like, well,
I just
Jackie
love
was.
shopping. Like seriously, I just love it. Do you feel that way about shopping? Like
no.
A love? I just want to buy stuff.
Oh my God, no. I feel that way maybe in like a supermarket. But no, I really do not love shopping.
Like when I got home and I saw it, I bought this hairbrush. I was like, why did I buy that? I don't need a hairbrush. Now I have to use it.
Maybe it's because like I'm in a phase where like I hate my body. But I'm trying to think like even when I was snatched, like did I love shopping? No. I like looking good, of course. And like I love loving my outfit. I don't really like want to put in the work to get there though. So I'll just like remain a slob.
I understand. I don't know. It's just like it's such a high for me.
It's so important to have hobbies.
I need to like go shopping, like be able to buy anything I want, and then like somebody later that day goes and returns everything.
Because it's not even about the having; it's just about the getting.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
It's not about the having; it's about the acquiring.
Because then I come home with all this shit. I'm like, what did I do?
I know, and that's the thing about shopping. It's
I don't
like,
even.
then I have to
I don't
put that
want to
shit
put
away.
it away.
Right.
Like I didn't need
The
that.
hangers and the clip, the tags.
And I didn't need it. Like, so that's what I should do.
Yeah.
Shop till I drop, and then someone like secretly
Is there a
returns
service
it.
that like goes into your car and takes the bags? I love that.
Okay, well, without further ado, it is time for the Fast Size Stories that you do need to know.
And we're so excited. We have a brand new sponsor. Today's episode is brought to you by Revolve.
Speaking of
One
love
our
of shopping.
favorite places to shop.
Another place that I love to shop, another way in which I love to shop is shopping online.
And Revolve is the go-to.
Revolve is the one.
When you don't want to overthink your outfit and just look for things that are styled in a way that actually makes sense. Revolve is very curated. It's not chaotic. Sometimes shopping online for just like everyday clothes, whether it's like vacation or work, it is so overwhelming. It is so not organized. And Revolve the website is amazing, and they also have amazing customer service. Even if you're like ordering things with multiple options like shipping and returns, it makes it so easy. It's really a go-to. Everything is styled in a way that makes sense, so it already feels curated. You're not going to endlessly scroll into trying to piece something together. Even if you order a few backup options, the shipping is fast and returns are easy, so it's actually stress-free. I will say I feel that Revolve is like the Amazon of fashion because they are so easy to return. They send you the label. Their customer service is amazing, and it's just all really fast and very easy. So if you're the type of person who needs to order like multiple sizes, or you want to order 5 dresses just to see if one will work, Revolve is a great option. I have so many great pants from this summer because for me it's big girl pants, like silky pants and cargo pants and like little like kind of like elevated sweatpants. All my pants are from Revolve. So whether it's a big night out, a wedding, a summer trip, or you just need something last minute that actually works, Revolve always has it. Go to revolve.com/toast to shop our favorite items and use code TOAST for 15% off your first order. Fast shipping, easy returns, it just makes everything easier. That's revolve.com/toast. You can shop our faves and get 15% off your first order. Offer ends August 27th, so don't miss. Today's episode is also brought to you by Neuro Gum, the makers of the world's smartest gum. So what makes Neuro Energy and Focus Smart Gum? Well, it's powered by natural caffeine, L-theanine for calm focus, and vitamin B12 and B6. So when you're chewing other gum, you're just chewing. There's no benefits. But with Neuro, you're chewing clean, sustained energy and sharper focus. So leave the dumb gum behind and make the switch to smart gum. So if you chew gum, like I'm always having gum in the car, it's so bad for you. It's so bad for your teeth. There's like literally zero benefits of chewing gum. And so Neuro was like, listen, still chew the gum, but we're going to give you Pargy benefits, especially if you're looking for like a midday boost. So it has no sugar, no aspartame, no crash. Every chew reminds you that you're just making a smart choice for your body. They also offer caffeine-free options if you're just looking for all-day wellness support and you want to chew gum that's not crap. They have Chew Smarter and caffeine-free, which is their memory and focus. They are made with American ginseng. It supports mental clarity minus the jitters. And then they also have a Sleep Smarter, which is a neuro sleep and recharge mint. It has melatonin, chamomile. It helps you unwind and rest without pills or sugary gummies. For a limited time, you can get 20% off your first order of NeuroGum by going to neurogum.com. Code is TOAST, Neuro gum.com. Code is TOAST for 20% off your first order. You can also find Neuro at CVS, Walmart, and Amazon. Today's episode is also brought to you by Honest. Let's talk to the moms or anyone who's ever had to shop for a baby. The baby aisle is one of the most overwhelming places on earth. 1,000 options for literally everything: wipes, diapers, bath products, lotions. It's decision fatigue before you even make the checkout line. So when you find a brand new trust, it's one less thing to overthink. Now that I'm a mom, totally get it. Before having a baby, I thought you just like bought what was on the shelf. But you realize you're making a decision about every single product that you bring into your home. You want products you can trust without having to spend an hour reading labels. Finding a brand that makes those choices feel easy is such a gift, and that's why Honest was created. They make baby essentials for life's most delicate skin. Honest holds every product to their highest standard, the Honest standard, which thoughtfully chooses the ingredients they put in and the ones they leave out. Their baby products are hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested. Parents can feel confident in the products that they're using for messes, bath time, diaper changes, and beyond. And the Honest Clean Conscious wipes have become one of those things we refuse to leave the house without. Obviously, they're great for diaper changes, but we seriously use them for everything, so we keep them in the diaper bag, the car, the studio. They're one of those products that you don't realize that you'll use constantly until you have a baby, and now we make sure to have plenty on hand. So from their wipes to baby personal care and diapers, Honest makes products designed for the delicate details that matter most. Shop Honest, the mother of all standards, available at Amazon, Target, and Walmart. Today's episode is also brought to you by The Absorption Company. So The Absorption Company created WLP1. It's a daily weight management solution with ingredients clinically proven to naturally support GLP-1 activity, appetite control, metabolism, and cravings. It's a different approach to weight management, focused on helping the body work smarter without the trade-offs of prescription options. So The Absorption Company is a supplement brand that's kind of solving the biggest problem with supplements, is that whether or not your body's absorbing them at all. Most people assume if you take your supplements, you're going to get the benefits, but the reality is that the vast majority of supplements have low absorption rates. And the Absorption Company is focused on solving that exact problem with pharmaceutical-grade absorption technology designed to help nutrients actually work. Because no matter how powerful a supplement is on paper, it only matters if your body is absorbing it. So the Absorption Company is singularly focused on solving that biggest problem of low absorption. They make a ton of different supplements that are super popular. The WLP1 is one of their most popular and one of their newer ones. It can help reduce the absorption of fat and carbs, regulate your appetite and craving, increase your satiety. It supports thermogenesis. But also if you're looking for any of your faves, they have great magnesium. The Absorption Company is just like actually giving you supplements that will work. I think that's just kind of a very simple.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. So whether you're looking for WLP1, magnesium, berberine, CoQ10, or dozens of other science-backed supplements, start taking supplements your body can actually absorb. Go to absorbmore.com and enter code TOAST at checkout for up to 35% off your first order. That's absorbmore.com. Enter code TOAST at checkout for 35% off your first order. Today's episode is also brought to you by Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that's changing the game. So a lot of people know Rocket Money. It's the app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions. You might not realize streaming services, random subscriptions that you're paying for years that you don't need, or sometimes you might even have two. I was paying for like 2 Kindle Unlimited. So they will like take control of your subscriptions. They will help you find the ones that you don't want, duplicates, and they will help you cancel them. Obviously, that's amazing. It's a great way to save money. But the app beyond that, when you use the premium features, is so great for budgeting, for saving, for bill paying. Like if you're just looking to get more of a holistic view of your finances, I definitely recommend checking out Rocket Money. So they help you track subscriptions. They have the ability to cancel unwanted ones within the app. And then you can, set budgets, goals, get personalized insights, regular reports, receive real-time alerts. The app consolidates checking, savings, loans, and investments into one dashboard to just give you a really clear view of your financial picture. So Rocket Money, the personal finance app that helps you find and cancel unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Let them help you reach your financial goals faster. Go to rocketmoney.com/toast. That's rocketmoney.com/toast, rocketmoney.com/TOAST.
Thank you, TURT.
You're welcome.
Our first story. Alex Cooper is pushing back on Dave Portnoy's claim that she planned a sexual harassment allegation to exit Barstool. So a little backstory.
By the way, I knew none of this. Did you?
I did. It was familiar, yes.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Dave said this kind of made quite a large allegation against Alex Cooper in his book, which just came out. It was like New York Times bestseller.
Yes, it came out in June. And he had said when he was recapping the Call Her Daddy saga from his POV, he said that the girls had said that if Dave didn't let them out of their contract, they were going to allege that they were sexually harassed at Barstool.
Like they'll make up assault claims.
Yes.
And I just want to say, like, if you knew those two bitches at the time, like if you were following their podcast or their YouTube, like they were crazy. Like that is 1000% something that they would have said. Like they were very crass. You know, Alex now, she's like very woke, buttoned up. Oh my God, those two bitches were insane. Like
yes.
I think the idea that like someone like Alex Cooper, who we now know would ever do something like this is like preposterous. No, it's like very on brand with those two crazy bitches.
Yeah, they were wild and out. Wild. And also, if you think about like Barstool's reputation to its detractors, people would have believed that.
Yes.
And them being like this like biggest female podcast and then allegations, people would have eaten it up.
Yeah, so, no, it's honestly like it's kind of a good threat, like if you think about it, because it would have been believable at the time.
So she went on CNBC to talk about her big deal.
She's doing press for this investment we talked about yesterday.
$500 million from Patrick Whitesell, former Mr. Lawrence Sanchez Bezos. Mm-hmm. And by the way, his company's called WTSL.
Whitesell, yeah.
Like
obsessed.
Like Whitesell.
I'm obsessed. Whitesell. I love when people drop the consonants. Like your husband. He goes by Zwinrib.
Zwinrib, yeah.
Zwinrib. I love it.
So Andrew Ross Sorkin was the interviewer.
Oh, and slay to this random CNBC.
I don't think he's so random.
Well, I think he's maybe like well-known and respected in like the finance investment space. But, like I never heard of his show.
He does like those interviews in the New York Times, I think.
I've never heard of him.
Like, is he brothers with Aaron?
No way.
Are you sure?
Oh, I don't know, but like that would be crazy.
I think that he is.
I just want to say I like when people like ask real questions. I didn't know this was something we were waiting to hear from Alex Cooper on because again, I did not know that this was a thing. I had not heard this until yesterday. And
they're not related.
I'm shocked.
Damn.
She's coming
despite
on for
they have the
completely
same last name and
purposes.
they both grew up in Scarsdale.
Oh, that is weird.
Yeah.
She's coming on for completely unrelated purposes, and he pulls this out of his like back pocket. I'm obsessed. Like, these are the types of questions like you want your journalists to ask.
So Andrew Ross Sorkin brought up the claim that Dave made and asked her, you know, if that's true. And she said, I've been pregnant, Andrew. I'm busy building a child, when he asked why she hadn't addressed the claim sooner. She continued, whenever I see Dave online, we all enjoy his banter. He's a very entertaining person, and I have a very great and complicated relationship with Dave. He gave me my start in this industry, and I will never not be grateful to him.
Oh, and by the way, Patrick Whitesell's just sitting there. Like,
That's Patrick? I thought it's the husband.
no, I think it was Patrick. I saw him there too.
No, I think it was Matt Kaplan.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't
Okay,
seen
that makes it better.
I didn't see them out and about with Patrick.
I saw Patrick doing an interview with Alex.
Oh, okay.
But perhaps you're right. Sorry, you go.
As she went on, she admitted that she has not read Dave's book yet, but she pushed back on his account. She said, that's not how I remember it at all. Still, she didn't outright deny Dave's claim. She added, but I'm also like, Dave's got his version and I've got my version and we're all good. When she was asked by Aaron if she wanted to tell her version of the drama, she laughed and responded, no, I am in my mother era. I'm no drama right now, Andrew. We're here to talk business.
1000% she said it. Like, that was basically an admission of guilt. And
I appreciate that she didn't lie.
no, of course, that's actually very true. I'm just trying to see. There's someone sitting next to her. Maybe it doesn't matter, but she was doing interviews with Patrick. I just saw he was talking about the creator economy. But sorry, I lost my train of thought. My one criticism here is like, I do feel that when you're pregnant, like, you get special treatment. Sorry, you do. But like, she's like literally like throwing her pregnancy like in front of the bus. Like, I didn't like her response in that way. Although I do feel that pregnant women get a little bit of like protection. Like, she shouldn't have had to answer that question. But like, it was asked. You're doing press, like, especially in the last couple of months, there's been like, I feel like she doesn't really ever do press, like sit down interview live style.
She does like business stuff like this.
Business stuff, and it's all like, it's fluff, like #1 female podcaster. But this is like a live interview. You can go kind of rogue. And I feel like for all the times for her to do it, like, this is not the time this is the first time ever in her career where she's had like skeletons and like people, like questions you would want to avoid.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised.
But I guess going on CNBC, like, they're not going to really ask about
Sophia
and like the tea with Alex Earl.
Think, yeah.
But like, this is a business conversation to talk about like how you left your former employer. I just felt like when she was asked, it felt like she was the way, I didn't see the rest of the interview, but the way she answered, it felt like she was so inconvenienced to be there. Like, Andrew, why am I talking to you? I'm like, you went on to this show.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that she didn't lie. I would love to hear from Sophia, because I feel like Sophia would be honest.
Would own it. It is my personal belief that they 1000% said that. Also, when you write a book that's published by like a major publishing house, the legal team like does have to go over it with you extensively. Like, if you are going to be making claims, that's why a lot of people like say unnamed, like, you know, Jeanette McCurdy said the producer. Like, a lot of times you have to like pull stuff or make it. So for him to have said like, they said this on this day, makes me think that it's sort of like irrefutable.
Yeah, or that he has something to back that up.
Right. I do believe that they 1000% said that.
And then I just have to like mention, because when she said this, it was the first thing that came to mind. When she said, you know, she's in her mother era and she wants no drama. She did start the Alex Earl drama in her mother era and brought on like the greatest drama of all time.
It's a conflict. She's conflicting.
So that's just
not true
in my head. But you know,
she just didn't want to answer the question.
No, of course not. Who would? And she has a good excuse, you know, because really, what are you going to say? Even though Andrew did follow up, and I think Andrew's very like
persistent
and prestigious in his field, so he doesn't have to be afraid.
No,
like,
I can't ask respectful.
This.
Like, I think sometimes when you're asking like a salacious question, it's sort of like a gotcha. Like,
but I also feel like sometimes when you ask your salacious question, like you ask
get scared,
and then you don't follow up. You just like, I got it out.
Yeah,
like, whatever.
Right.
But then when he followed up and said, "Do you want to tell us your version?" She was like, "No, I don't, Andrew."
Yeah. I mean, I guess like to be brought down into this like internet drama when she's like, she keeps trying to elevate out of like, she tried to elevate out of Barstool.
This is not internet drama. This is business drama. 100%. Like, Dave would be on CNBC himself. Like,
but she like doesn't want to go there with Dave. Like,
no,
she does not want to cross him.
Neither of them want to cross each other.
Right. Although him putting that in the book is like,
well, he wants to tell his story
truth
and sell his book,
yeah.
and he doesn't need to protect her, but he also doesn't need to make an enemy of her. And I feel she feels the exact same about him. As she said, she has a great and complicated relationship with him.
Yeah, I mean, it just sort of like goes against the image she's trying to build for herself and has been trying for all these years as like this, you know, female savior, but it's like Barstool's is sort of like the polar opposite of everything Call Her Daddy has become. Call Her Daddy's like very mainstream, very like female focused. It's kind of woke, like, and Barstool's just like the total opposite. So it doesn't really like make sense for her anymore to like be friends with Dave and like have Dave on the pod, you know?
I don't think he's been on the pod in
a while. No, and I actually think that their relationship is the most fractured it's ever been, but it's not there yet.
The time for him to go on the pod would have been to promote this book, and he didn't.
Yeah. Well, that would be like a weird place. Because he's talking about her in the book.
It would and it wouldn't. Yeah. And so there's definitely like, you know, they
Weird.
walk on eggshells a little bit.
Yeah, but neither one of them wants to like start stuff.
No.
Even the way Dave was doing like Tea by the Sea about Alex v. Alex. Like he was not going there.
He was not going there, and he wasn't really turning on either one of them. I think it's time for Sophia to chime in.
I know she's probably just like waiting for her book to like speak for itself. And I get wanting to like push everything to that. But she got everything to speak up.
Yeah, because I feel like she would cop to it.
1000%. Like this, you guys, there's not even a question to me of whether or not they said it. Like they obviously did. They were so nutty. They were so young.
And
I
think
just
like it's like people can change. We actually have a story at the end of the show about Whitney Leavitt. And I was just thinking about, I don't know why, like how she was like the Niku dancing mom.
She was the Niku dancing mom, yeah.
And now she is like the most prestigious Broadway actress. Yep. And like people can change. And so I have no issue with Alex having been one person at Barstool and growing up and becoming a different person. It's just this is like a new bit of information that she has to answer for from that time when like I do think for the most part she's distanced herself and, you know, said how she's grown and she's not like that anymore. But now it's like, yeah, you got to go back there.
Is when she left Barstool, like nobody really questioned her. And so she was able to like successfully transition to this girl boss. And now you guys are all asking her questions about 5 years ago. And it's like, I hate when people do that. But it's like nobody asked at the time. Like they just sort of let her get by, like throwing her friend under the bus, shooting her friend in the back. Like, and so now, all these things are coming up and it's like not convenient because she has moved on and she is pregnant. It's like not relevant, but nobody was really questioning her at the time. So it's like, well, somebody needs to ask at some point, but like now is not really the time.
Yeah. But she's on the show and the book just came out. Right. And if you don't want to answer questions,
don't do live interviews. Like,
don't do a live interview right now. And do I understand like not wanting to bring on drama in your pregnancy? She's also, I think, in her late second trimester because
she's traveling.
She has gestational diabetes.
Yeah.
You do not want stress. So I understand when she says like I'm not courting drama right now. Like I
agree.
I'm keeping it light and I'm keeping it moving. Agreed.
And I'm taking the dog.
However, you courted drama back.
Like you did start this whole thing.
But that was before the pregnancy ramped up. So, you know, things change. And she does have GD, and that's very difficult.
Extremely.
I know because Dana had it. So if you want me to make you a loaf of sourdough, Alex, I would love to.
Yeah, fun fact, you can have sourdough.
You can have sourdough. Dana lived off my sourdough.
It's the only thing you can eat. You can't even eat fruit.
I'll give you some of my starter and my recipe that I just wrote down.
She would love that.
I would love that.
Yeah.
And she would love that. So yeah, I thought that was interessant. Next story, a little biz news. And sports news. The Lakers have been sold to ex-Disney chief Bob Iger and Karlie Kloss's husband, Josh Kushner, for a record-breaking $12 billion.
Actually, lots of sports news. I don't know if you saw also yesterday, the Yankees like sold to private equity. It's like the first time private equity's like been involved in the
private equity? Like
I don't know. People were like saying it's a big deal because like private equity.
A company? Or
private equity is like an industry.
Right, like, it's sold to an industry.
No, but it's sold to like
a private equity firm?
A big firm in the industry.
Cool, it's sold to private equity.
Yeah, whatever that means.
Well,
who was the guy who owned the Lakers who had the girlfriend? Donald Sterling. Do you remember him? And they did that like really crazy interview. He was like this 80-year-old man and she was like 25. And it was just like, there was a time where you couldn't open a newspaper or magazine without it being all about Donald Sterling. And that was like one of the better times of my personal life.
It sounds familiar.
Right?
Yeah. But an ownership group led by Josh Kushner and Bob Iger is purchasing the franchise for the LA Lakers for over $12 billion, ESPN reported. The news comes less than a year after Mark Walter bought the team from the Buss family for then $10 billion. So very profitable for Mr. Walter.
It's also crazy that like at one point, I feel like now we hear a lot about groups buying teams because they're getting so expensive. But like to be a singular family to own, like that's such a slay.
It is. And a great investment.
Yeah, of course.
Bob and Josh said in a statement, as lifelong NBA fans...
Is Jared not there too? I saw the picture, like he was there too, in the picture.
I'm not seeing anything about Jared.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. not seeing anything about him in this deal. As lifelong NBA fans, we are deeply honored for the opportunity to become stewards of the LA Lakers, one of the most iconic sports franchises in the world. We have immense respect for the leadership and vision of Jerry and Jeannie Buss. I guess they're also staying on as like governor of the team.
The Buss?
I saw something that said like Jeannie Buss will stay on as governor.
Slay Jeannie.
Our long-term commitment is to build on that foundation, compete at the highest level, and serve this extraordinary team, its fans, in the city of LA. Great.
What do you think is the most, I feel like we've had this conversation before, I'm having deja vu, the most valuable sports team in America? Because I remember you saying you think it was the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes, but I don't know if that was just NFL. But what do you think is more valuable, a football team or a basketball team?
I feel like football.
Because the stadiums are bigger.
But there's so many less games. But like, yeah, I do.
So then it would be the Cowboys.
What is the most valuable sports team in America? Question mark. Any league.
It might be the Lakers right now because they were just valued at 12.
Right.
Mil.
Oh wait, Dallas Cowboys
How
most
much?
valuable. That's insane. They stink.
Like why?
So they're saying 13 bill
For the Cowboys.
for the Cowboys. This Forbes list has not been updated because number 2 was 11 billion for the Golden State Warriors. I guess now Lakers are number 2.
Or
before that they
Golden
were 10.
State Warriors are worth more now.
Or Golden State Warriors.
Why are the Cowboys so valuable again?
Why are you asking me? You're like the
Chet
Dallas
doesn't
girl.
have it there.
Okay, wait, but
I'm
let
the
me just say.
Dallas
So it goes.
girl.
Number 1 is an NFL team. It's mostly NFL or NBA. There's not one NHL team. I stand by what I said earlier in the week that the NHL is not mainstream. Just football and basketball. Oh no, I'm sorry. Tied for, because I thought the Yankees.
Yeah.
Tied for 10th place is the Chicago Bears, which is NFL, with the New York Yankees.
Okay.
Which is 8.2 billion.
And the baseball has a lot of games and still not as valuable.
I know. One thing about me, like I would never want to be a baseball player. You're never home. You have more games than any other league, but you do get paid, I think, more than others.
But I don't know why I have the impression like baseball players like have happy lives and marriages and families.
Oh, I don't have that vibe at all.
Really?
Like, I think there are definitely like happy people. I'm not saying that, but like, I think that if you're like a wag and you're a baseball wag, like you're jealous of the football and basketball. Actually, basketball is a lot of games.
No, maybe you have a hard
But
schedule.
like a lot of them are married.
A lot of them are married and stay married, and
Yeah.
there's not as much drama. Like the NFL, the NBA is so much relationship turnover.
No, I think that like there is, but it's like not.
But when I think about like the celebrity baseball relationships, Kate
There are a
Upton,
couple. Who?
Kate Upton,
Kate Upton,
when
Joanna Garcia Swisher.
your friend Pete and his
Of
wife
course,
have a
Haley.
beautiful
And
life.
Jeter. Hannah Jeter.
Hannah Jeter. I believe that
Although a lot of those relationships happened after. Like Derek Jeter and Hannah Jeter were after.
that's the only one.
Yeah. Kate Upton, yes, she went to the World Series.
I think that Jesse James Decker's sister, Sydney's husband, was a baseball player.
Also, baseball teams are really big. They're like, there are a lot of like random unknown players. Like you can be married to somebody in the league, like you've never heard of their husband, you know?
In the league of
In
a
the
picturesque ridge.
lies a small, unpretentious winery.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I had it my way, I would, I mean, you have to deal with like the CTE and like having like a brain dead husband. But football, I think, is like the most flex.
Yeah.
Like it's
No,
eight.
but you have to
what is it?
consider-
18 games.
You have to consider CTE. So
Absolutely, you have to consider CTE. Same with hockey. Like, and
So-
then your man comes home without a tooth. Like,
what about Gakaba?
I think it has to be basketball. But
You think it's
basketball's
Gakaba?
82 games.
Okay, like good. Your man's working. He's out.
It's true.
Like,
It's important for men to have hobbies.
It's important for them to get out of the house.
1000%. And I guess like 40 of those games.
Maybe
like, they sleep
that's
at
why
home.
baseball is so successful.
Yeah, because it's like over 100.
They're always working. Like they don't have time to
Yeah,
be bored. Idleness is the devil's
it's
workshop.
true.
Never forget it.
I can't like sit next to a box of potatoes and not eat them. I'm sorry. I know I'm breaking like the cardinal rule.
Of eating. I'll read the story and you eat. How's that?
Hard G.
Our next story, so we can finally get through the story, is some more sports news. Travis Kelce is calling the wedding night the best night of his life. So we haven't got photos or nothing yet, but Travis Kelce did a little press conference, which isn't like a big deal because that's what players do.
And they're at like training camp. I
Yeah,
think
they're
you
at
have to do
you
it.
always like sit and like talk to the press. And he had a couple of like cute sound bites. He obviously called Taylor his wife at one point because she is. He said it was a fun off season, man. Wedding was the best night of my life, and I appreciate everybody who came out and celebrated and had fun with us. Kelce said it was a crazy night and that the evening was full of a lot of celebration before telling reporters he's now turning his focus to, quote, football, baby.
Well, you better because you didn't even make the playoffs last year. So cute. Like that's your wife. Allegedly, because we've never seen a picture. He also talked extensively about how like it was literally his dream. He can't believe he got married at Madison Square Garden. Like history of sports there. Like, it just meant so much to him. Obviously, he said they were looking for somewhere really private, and like he's so grateful to everybody who let him do it there. But like, it was so special for him to be there because like his dream was to go to a Knicks playoff game. Taylor ended up going. But they did go to a Knicks playoff game. I think a lot of people thought that they were there like to support the Cleveland Cavaliers because they're from Cleveland. But I'm kind of getting the sense now that like they were there for the Knicks.
Perhaps.
Because he said like, I've always wanted to go to a Knicks playoff game.
I think they were probably there for the Clevelands because he is from there. And Knicks fans couldn't sit courtside even though they weren't dressed as Knicks fans.
No, and they could have if they wanted to.
Well, I guess they're not public Knicks fans. You know, like Timothy could never sit courtside, even if he didn't wear Knicks.
Taylor like kind of is. Like she's historically been like.
No, but I think they just assume because of Travis, like they're safe.
Right. No, they got in like through a back door.
Yeah, but no, that is true and cool because even though like he's obviously a football player, you know, a lot of men and young men and boys like they love sports growing up. Right. You know, so like Madison Square Garden is still super cool.
It's the mecca of sports,
even if you're a football player.
Right, and you think of all the things that have happened there besides football, like boxing, Muhammad Ali. Like it's kind of like us getting married at like
Wisteria Lane.
Exactly. I would fucking love to get married. Like
walking down the street.
Oh my God, how gorgeous. It's like the most picturesque ridge. Like by the way, I didn't even realize my dream wedding venue was Wisteria Lane.
Yeah.
I feel like you totally can.
When you renew your vows.
1,000%. And like right in front of Gabby Solis' house.
Is that where you would do it?
Let me think. No, they actually have like this park in the center of like where Edie's house is. There's like a cul-de-sac with, I think it would be there.
And there's like a pergola.
Yeah.
And then
we'd like drape it in hydrangeas and like greenery. It sounds really beautiful.
Yeah, it does.
Time to find a boyfriend.
And everyone could like stay. It would be destination wedding.
Oh my God, it's like a B&B. Even though, you know, the inside of those houses are empty. They're just like.
Well, I'm sure like on the lot there.
That's a great idea.
Houses.
Unlimited budget.
So like just, what about like just Paramount Studios and we take over the whole lot?
I actually think they have a lot of like big black tie events there. Not to like, you know, make everything about me, but when I was like on my last day at Mass Singer on the Fox lot, I had to be there at night and they were like setting up. There was a huge, I think somebody was having like their 50th birthday party there. Like you can just rent it if you're like a rich person. Like, and it's just like a big lot.
Yeah.
I wasn't invited, but.
Vow renewal, for sure.
Vow renewal.
Are you ready for our fourth story?
I am not, because it is our fourth story that's brought to you by Armra. What happens when your health becomes the punchline? From seed oils to stress, toxins to pollutants, the modern world is screwing with our health at the cellular level, leading to sluggishness, bloating, accelerated aging, and more. But here's the thing. You do not have to settle for feeling like garbage 24/7. Armra Colostrum is nature's original health hack. Colostrum is packed with over 400 bioactive nutrients that fortify gut health, strengthen immune health, promote healthy metabolism, and fuel fitness performance to revitalize your health from the inside out, so you can function like a human again with Armra. Tons of different benefits to adding Armra into your everyday. It's a little pack. You throw it in your purse, super easy. You mix it into water. It can help strengthen your immune health. A lot of people are looking to ease occasional bloating and feel lighter, so you can fortify your gut health with Armra. Probiotics are touted as a gut solution, but they only address one part of the 4-part gut wall, and Armra Colostrum naturally fortifies your entire gut wall system. It can help with a healthy metabolism, hair and skin health. It can help fuel performance and recovery. We've also worked out a special offer for our audience to receive 30% off your first subscription order when you go to armra.com/toast or enter code TOAST to get 30% off your first subscription order. That's armra.com/TOAST, armra.com/toast. Today's episode is also brought to you by Truvia Allulose plus Stevia Sweetener and Monk Fruit Sweetener. So if you're like a Truvia swirly, which I at least converted like a few years ago, Jackie got me onto it, to Truvia full time, and you were looking for just like better options, we highly recommend the Truvia Allulose plus Stevia Sweetener and Monk Fruit Sweetener. It's got the familiar taste and performance of sugar. It'll help make cutting back feel easier rather than restrictive. It swaps in at a 1-to-1 ratio with sugar. You can use it very confidently in your favorite recipes with no adjustments needed. So they blend allulose with stevia sweetener and monk fruit sweetener. This sweetener delivers a mellow, well-rounded sweetness without the sharp aftertaste. It's an adaptable sweetener, works just as well in drinks and baked goods as it does in sauces and savory meals. Truvia Allulose plus stevia sweetener and monk fruit sweetener combines 3 complementary sweeteners to create a sugar-like taste with 0 calories per serving. So if you're always looking for just like a better swap and one that's not going to make your life hard, definitely check this one out, because sometimes like if we want to make a swap for a healthier or better for you option, like it just requires a lot of work. But this one's swapping in at a 1-to-1 ratio. Like you literally do not have to change your measurements. You don't have to whip out your measuring cup. It just makes it so easy. There's literally no reason not to do it. So if you're even a little curious, we recommend trying it. Look for the Truvia Allulose blend online and in stores now. Today's episode is also brought to you by Little Spoon. So anyone who's a parent knows that feeding decisions are not a one-time thing. You make them again and again. And sometimes, more often than not, the options out there, whether it's for a baby, a toddler, or a big kid, do not meet the standards of what you want for your child. Parents are constantly asked to compromise on ingredients, nutrition, transparency, even safety. So it really makes you wonder why there aren't more high-quality food options like there are for dogs, literally. And so Little Spoon is showing up at your door and taking one decision off your plate, a big one. They're not compromising on what's important to you. They're helping set up your kid with healthy habits, and that's the kind of peace of mind that matters. So they've got things for baby stages, toddler stages, big kid stages, whether you're just like doing baby blends, pouches, just starting out, whether in your puffs era, whether you're making like full-blown meals, it's so easy. Like, I think a lot of times you sacrifice convenience for quality, and Little Spoon really has that magic of being super convenient because it gets shipped right to your door. Almost all of them are just like pre-prepared. But it is real. They have like over 500 ingredients that they've banned from their list of ingredients, including heavy metals. So feeding your kids does not have to be complicated. Little Spoon makes it easy with real nutritionally balanced meals and snacks designed for every stage. It shows up ready to go, the pressure off, and somehow it still gets devoured. Get 30% off your first online order at littlespoon.com/toast30. Code is toast30. That's LITTLESPOON.com/toast30. Code toast30 for 30% off your first order. Today's episode is also brought to you by Prolon. So, do you want this to be your best season yet? Prolon's 5-day fasting mimicking diet makes it easy to target fat loss, support lean muscle, and reset your metabolism, so you look and feel your best all season long. In just 5 days, Prolon works at the cellular level to rejuvenate you from the inside out and help you hit your health goals. So Prolon is a plant-based nutrition program featuring soups, snacks, and beverages designed to nourish your body while keeping it in a fasting state, which does trigger cellular rejuvenation and renewal. Developed over decades with USC's Longevity Institute and is backed by top U.S. medical centers, Prolon has been shown to support biological age reduction, metabolic health, skin appearance, fat loss, with muscle protection, energy, and a healthier relationship with food. When you're craving a real reset, Prolon is really the only nutrition program that'll work. It's convenient, it's backed by Nobel Prize-winning science, and it just works. So if you're ready for your own reset, for a limited time, Prolon is offering the listeners of The Toast 15% off site-wide, plus a $40 bonus gift when you subscribe to their 5-day program. So visit prolonlife.com/toast, PROLONLIFE.com/toast to claim your 15% discount and your bonus gift. prolonlife.com/toast.
Thank you, /turt.
You're welcome.
Our fourth story, Meghan Markle suffers an awkward exchange with David Foster in a viral video. So Meghan Markle attended the 40th anniversary gala for the David Foster Foundation in Victoria.
Which looked just magical.
In Victoria, Canada, on Friday. In footage circulating on social media, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex both greeted David on the red carpet. Meghan even reached out her arm to him, but David walked straight past her. And then before,
I just feel bad for her.
David and Catherine and Meghan and Harry took a group photo.
We know that they're all good. They've actually been longtime friends. When I feel like the first time we ever spotted them out, when Meghan and Harry came to Calabasas or wherever they live, Montecito, and we were like, who are they going to be friends with? The Kardashians. And the first time they were ever seen with anyone, it was David and Catherine Foster. Mm-hmm. I do believe that there's no bad blood. The video is just genuinely unfortunate and sad. But the thing is she just seriously can't catch a break. It's so awkward.
And I don't think there's a great love and relationship between the two
couples.
But
I think they're all copacetic.
I actually don't see them getting along. But I don't think David meant to snub her. I think he just has his head in the clouds.
It's a big event for him. There's a lot going on.
I don't really think he was looking, I guess, but how do you not know that that's Prince Harry? And then obviously Meghan with him.
No, and David Foster, you could say he's senile or whatever. He's very with it. Because I saw on Aaron Foster's Instagram.
He's not senile.
No, he's not. He's just an older gentleman. But he put on this huge concerto. He's you can't be senile and be doing that.
He might be not attuned to his surroundings.
Maybe his face blindness.
You know what? Some people just have their head in the clouds. Oh yeah, I'm taking pictures on this carpet. I'm not paying attention. I'm not caught up on celebrities. If they're not close personal friends, then he doesn't know Meghan Markle.
We are giving a lot of grace, but only because we know them to be historically friends.
Not even because of that, but just because I think a lot of times red carpet exchanges are overblown. Here, it's here. You want to see it?
I just need to study it because
I actually just think it could be a situation where he's just walking around taking pictures. He's not really celeb focused.
Right. No, it's
Catherine comes in between, gives a hug.
Okay. So I feel that it could also be they were coming in for a hug, But I think like he interpreted it as just like saying hello and walking by. Do you know what I mean?
But then
like,
he's coming for the picture. He came to take a picture with them.
She is. Maybe he like went to get
No,
Catherine.
he's still there.
No, maybe. Sorry, I meant Catherine. Maybe he went to get Catherine like on the other side.
Watch this video.
Oh,
you might
mine's
not,
more zoomed in.
You
I
might
have
not
only
have
seen
the
the
whole
Reels version. Yeah, so they're like, hey, get in the middle. And he walks right by. Catherine. You know, maybe people are just particular about their sides, you know? Like maybe David Foster is a lefty, you know? And they wanted him in the middle. He said, I want to be on the end, you know?
Maybe. I just think he didn't really realize like who he was like walking past. I think he was just like getting it done. I'm sure he doesn't like love red carpets and pictures.
I'm not looking into this.
I don't think that he dislikes her. I don't think they would like come, even though they go to the strangest things, but
They do.
I don't think they would come all this way to Victoria
No.
just to
And I think that like the internet
snubbed.
like dives so deep into a lot of her stuff and like it's worthy. This is not worthy. Like genuinely leave the woman alone. Because this is when she's like the internet hate, the bullying, like this is what she's talking about. But like no, with Love Meghan, like we need to talk about.
Yeah, I don't think this is like bullying.
No, but it's just like it sets a narrative that like Meghan and Harry are not
just
liked.
like it's these things don't just happen to her. Like we were just talking about like
true.
Leighton Meester and Ariana Grande and the
Yes.
It's
It's just human. It's life
just
as a human.
Human. So yeah,
Life on Earth.
You have to you can't have any faux pas on a red carpet. We're going to dissect it, and it's not specific to Meghan Markle.
And it's not like your fault, you know?
No, but it's not like she's the only one who gets picked apart for stuff like this.
But
just
she
stuff
gets
like
it
this
more.
happens to happen to her.
She gets it a lot. Fuck you.
But I
for
think
that.
also it's like we expect that the reception to Meghan Markle, and I think she expects that the reception
is going to be like a princess.
a red carpet and
Yeah.
a marching band.
But at this point, she's just like everyone else. She's just a celebrity.
She's just like everyone else. But I think
Him too.
she like walks through the world like, where are the rose petals being thrown in front of me?
Right.
And then when it doesn't happen,
It's
she's
just
standing there
awkward.
just holding the bag.
Yeah.
And it creates an awkward moment.
Yeah, it does.
Most people aren't like looking for like a grand reception.
Yeah, right.
But most people aren't the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Our fifth and final story. Whitney Leavitt reveals she's returning to Broadway to star in Just in Time after breaking box office records in Chicago. So Whitney has her next Broadway show lined up.
Does Just in Time ring a bell to you? That's what I was telling you about, remember? Because I said your favorite movie is Beyond the Sea with Bobby Darin.
I've
Do you remember this conversation?
Margot
Yeah.
Oshry's favorite movie is Beyond the Sea.
That's the play about, and
Margot should go see it.
me and Margot actually have chatted many times. I wanted to go see it, and every time we talk about it, the toast of the show reaches out. They're like, come. I just can't get my ass to Times Square, but like I will go.
For Whitney Leavitt?
Maybe for Whitney Leavitt. So she's playing a role that's been actually played by a lot of celebrities. Sarah Hyland was in it. I think she started with Jonathan Groff. He was Bobby Darin. Like everyone was obsessed. And honestly, the fact that I didn't see it with Jonathan Groff, like I really don't want to see it with anyone else. Matthew Morrison did a brief like 2-week stint as Bobby Darin. And the girl from The Pit, she's so annoying. What's her name? She's the one who like never does her charts. Ugh, I don't remember any of their names. She has played this role up until recently. She did like a huge stint on Broadway. So I guess Whitney's replacing her.
Oh, okay. It's unclear who the Bobby is. I sort of feel like
who's
it's
the Bobby?
Jonathan Groff.
No, it's not Jonathan Groff. I think it's Jeremy Jordan. That was like the last person I saw doing it. And I'm sorry, like
Jeremy Jordan.
I'm sorry, all the clips I've seen, like there is one Bobby Darin. It's Jonathan Groff. Splish splash, it's all about the bath. I went up. There's like also a viral TikTok dance. Like I know everything. It's like,
You
sick.
need to, I'm so glad you know everything because I know nothing.
No, this is a big deal for Whitney.
I would have been like, she's in a random show. How do you top Chicago?
No,
She's on her way out.
The thing is, it's a little random now. When it first debuted with
But it
Jonathan
won't
Groff, no, but like when it first debuted, it was like Hamilton with
I'm sure,
Lin-Manuel.
but-
since then, like
You know, it's just another show on Broadway, but like she'll be great and
no, and it's
she'll
a big
attract
one.
people.
It's a big one, yeah.
You're going to go
I went and put my dancing shoes on, yeah.
with Jeremy Jordan.
Jeremy Jordan, yeah. Can you believe that Mr. Shoe did it?
I can
And
believe
Jesse
it.
St. James. It's literally the Glee project.
Well, the Glee is the Broadway project.
Yeah, right. Like in another life, had I been a little bit older, like I would have went on the Glee project.
And that's good that you
Didn't.
because I just don't think you'd be where you are today.
No, and I don't think that like I should have been a part of the Glee cast. Like they're extremely problematic.
You're a one-woman, well, two-woman show.
Who's the second? You? Oh, right. I think like my dual personalities. Like
It's a two-woman show over here.
yeah, I saw Whitney did this like big sit down What With People magazine,
Yes.
right?
And that's what had me thinking, like, it's never too late to
start over.
reinvent yourself. And just because you've done something or made a mistake or whatever, like, you can come back from it bigger and better.
I totally agree. And that's like a philosophy, like I, as a human being, both, professionally and personally, really champion. Like, start over. Do
like
something
the
new.
NICU thing, it's as if it never happened.
NICU. Yeah, I mean, I don't even think about Whitney dancing in the NICU.
Right.
And you have to stop saying it like that.
But when we, by the way, NICU is an abbreviation, so there's no proper pronunciation.
It's not an abbreviation. It's a acronym.
It's an acronym. So there's no
pronunciation.
There's
Yeah,
no
NICU.
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 When we used to recap Secret Lives, like the early seasons,
You
we
could not
always
bring-
had
stop
to
bringing
keep
it
it
up.
in
Yeah.
mind. We always did. It was just top of mind.
Agreed.
It is out of my mind now.
Agreed.
And
you
she
know
is
what's in my mind now?
successfully eclipsed. What's in your mind now?
Fuck you for
Okay.
that. I've been seeing a lot of like clips of them promoting the song. So I've heard like the iTunes version. It's atrocious. Like it's actually worse than the live performance. And I've seen more angles, more like parts of the song. And I feel like I agree with you that like somebody from Salamo should get into music. Like we owe Demi and Brett an apology because True Colors, Demi's version, is 50 times better than like what Miranda's putting out. And I don't want to like, make fun of the girl who's putting herself out there creatively, but I just don't think that this is right for her. It's really bad.
I am going to like still be patient with her because I don't think it's the worst idea. However,
No,
like,
it's a
the
good idea.
comments yesterday were cracking me up that we were being far too nice.
Yeah.
I think I just wanted it to be good, so like that's what I saw. But I also, the more I thought about it, it's actually insane that she's singing in an accent.
Oh yeah,
When she
Jackie
doesn't
couldn't
have
get
an
over the accent.
When she doesn't have an accent. And then when we were in the car on the way home, we were listening to like a lot of like Ella Langley, and like she's kind of ruining Ella Langley because it does
She's
start
trying
to
to
feel
mirror.
like a costume.
Yeah, it's true. And it's like, my culture is not a costume.
You can't sing in an accent that you don't have.
Fuck you for that.
And if it were like a different culture that she were appropriating, like people would be offended.
Right, like what if she was up there singing like an Indian accent?
All sorts of accents
Yeah.
that you shouldn't take on if you don't
And
have
are we
them.
sure she doesn't have roots in the South?
Even if she does, she doesn't have an accent.
Right. And to that I say, fuck you for that. I cannot. I really can't stop. I think today's emoji should be the middle finger. And also, every time she makes a TikTok
By the
about
way,
it.
we need to stop doing emojis. The fact that yesterday wasn't the teddy bear, like there's something wrong with us.
Why teddy? Oh, whatever. It's more.
No,
it's like, please.
I just want you guys to realize, like, that's how bad we can't even see our own
know.
show once it's in the rear view.
I also just want to say every TikTok I've seen of her like promoting it, she keeps she's like with both. Fuck you. It's so cringe. Like I can't. Today's emoji is the middle finger.
She's also going to need more songs.
Yeah,
Let's get
right.
some more songs
An EP.
going. An EP. Let's get some more songs.
That is the show. Those are the fast five.
And the middle finger emoji, even though that's going to be like hurtful and probably people will get blocked, right?
No,
They'll
let's
get,
see.
like, hidden.
No one's gonna get blocked.
No, but they'll be like, they'll all be
Hidden
hidden.
words, whatever. Like let's see. Yeah, we're like renegades. We host like an NSFW pod. Thank you guys so much for listening to the Just a Minute Morning Show. We deliver the fastest stories you need to know every Monday, Friday on YouTube. So watching us on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe, give us a video, thumbs up. We're also available as podcasts where podcasts we found. So it's Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Public Radio, podcast, all the best way to visit podcast. I bet a beautiful, stunning, and weekly time to be. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Love ya. Bye.